Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the Whirlpool Washer Lid Hinge Bearing. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new Washer Lid Hinge Bearing. The Washer Lid Hinge Bearing is what the hinge pin rotates on. The main reason you'll be changing it out is if it's cracked or damaged and the lid is loose. In order to change the part, we have to open up the washer lid. There is one of these located on each side of the lid, so depending upon if both of them need to be changed, you're going to have to do the exact same thing on the other side. In order to get the hinges off, we're going to use our Phillips screwdriver to remove the two screws. To take the hinge out, we're going to carefully reach behind it with a small flathead screwdriver and pop it out of the lid. Should come out pretty easily. Make sure you don't lose the pad or the hinge. Once you have them out, you can take them off and set them aside. Now that we have the hinge out of the way, we're going to lift the lid up so we get access to the bearing. There's one on each side, so we're just going to take the lid out of the way. You can lift it up a little bit on this side and then pull the hinge out on the other side. Once you have the lid released, we can set it aside. To get the washer lid hinge bearing off of the top, you'll notice that there's a flat on each side, and that's where the locking tab is. So you want to take a small screwdriver and carefully get on the flat side and press it in and pop it out of the top. Once you have one side released, you can just reach in and lift it off the washer top. Here's the old washer lid hinge bearing next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new washer lid hinge bearing in, you want to make sure that the flats are at 12 and 6 o'clock, just like when we took the old one off. Once you have it lined up, we can snap it into the washer top. Once you have it pressed into the top, we can put the washer lid back on the washer. To put the lid back on, we're going to carefully line the hinge up with the bushing on the other side and slide it back into place. Once you have it in, we can carefully guide the lid past this bushing. Once you have the lid back on the washer, we can put the hinge in. You want to carefully line it up and put it through the hole. Once you have it in about halfway or so, you want to slide the pad behind it. You want to make sure that the angled part goes against the top of the lid. Drop it behind there. Once you have the pad behind the hinge, you might have to lift up on it a little bit to line up the screw holes. So you want to close the lid a little bit so it's easier to move this pad up. Once you have it lined up, we can use the Phillips screwdriver and put the screws in to hold the hinge to the lid. Once you have the screws tightened down, you can close the washer lid, plug the washer back in, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.